A chance to make it to the next play-in game. It's live for you here on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And Freddie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Daniels in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then there's Dick. And tonight, Stan, we have a matchup featuring two teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace.
Now here's Dick. Off target from three-point range. Daniels with it. Okongwu, a screen on Ingram. Here's Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, if you don't put a body on Okongwu, you're asking for trouble.
Takes a 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Ingram. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Barnes. It's Sharp on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he can't get that one. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Toronto passing it around. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Dort, he's checked in for Atlanta. Outside Barnes. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Shot is up. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Sharp against Ingram. Sharp passes to Daniels. Here's Johnson. Dort for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Barnes against Okongwu. Outside Dick. Here's Ingram. And the shot goes down. And that'll tie this game up.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Ingram against Sharp. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. It's stolen by Ingram. Barnes passes to Ingram. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, that's what Ingram does. His ability to get a defender out of his comfort zone.
Toronto shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Daniels outside. Brown. And now the Raptors on the break. Pass to Stewart. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out, and it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Stewart. Ingram's got 7 points in the game. Now Daniels. Dort outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. Fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 3. Dort outside. Picked up by Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. To the middle. Goes up with it. And Okongwu with the block.
Timed it just right. Okongwu with a great block.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So, Grant, what an opportunity for both of these teams. In the past, they'd both be in the offseason, but not this year. 9 and 10 seeds who may have had some bumps in the road through the season, they get a chance here to prove if they have what it takes to be a playoff contender.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. The whole season has come down now to this one game. You win, you get a chance to play another game. You lose, your season is over today.
Well, we may just be in for a wild ride in this one. We've seen some incredible games since the play-in tournament format was introduced. It's a very unique atmosphere in here right now. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Richards is checked in for Okongwu. Bridges comes in for Johnson, and Mitchell subbed in for Sharp. Pass to Ingram. Lets the three fly. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, that's a huge part of Ingram's game. He can really do damage from the perimeter.
Outside Mitchell. Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Screen by Bridges. Here's Mitchell. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Ingram. 10 points for him. Pass to Stewart. Fires for 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Daniels finds Mitchell.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Raptors. Mobo. R.J. Barrett.
The Raptors with a lead. Stewart outside. Inside. It's stolen by Daniels. And they're pushing it up. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, credit the quick hands of Dyson Daniels. He gets the steal that gets them out on the break.
Outside Dick. Pass to Ingram. Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And that misses. That would have put them up. Toronto shooting only 31% to get this game underway. The 3, Barrett. Outside Dick. Over to the wing. Here's Ingram. Richards pulls it in. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Richards.
Now with the lineup for the Hawks, number 13.
Here's Dort. Still no points. Screen by Bridges. Dort, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Back to Ingram. To stop the drought. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Price. Richards with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
The Hawks leading. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Bridges, a screen on Dick, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Murray Boyles. He's guarded by Bridges. And there it is for him.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Dort outside. Back to Mitchell. Dort finds Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Raptors. And welcome back, everyone, to second quarter action of this NBA play-in game. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Bol out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Price in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Bol. And finished off by Bol.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. 3 in the game. Atlanta ball.
And the Hawks shooting a solid 47%. Dort outside. Pass to Price. And here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. And now a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Barrett. The rebound by Atlanta.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Price. Guarded by Barrett. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Toronto passing it around. A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Price. He takes it in and scores off the crossover. Price has gotten his first points of the night.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Atlanta making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bol.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy because when he is, he's a huge piece for this team.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Williams. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Williams on the wing. Launches the three. Knocks down the long J. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Up top, Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. Barnes, no good. The Hawks lead by 8. Outside, Williams. A screen on Barnes. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Stewart, he's checked in for Toronto. Hayes is checked in for Atlanta. Sharp comes in for Dort.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now, here's Williams. Outside Sharp. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
Just punching it in off the drive. Sharp plays with such edge and energy.
Outside Ingram. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And here is Williams. Outside Sharp. To the paint. It's stolen by Ingram. Here comes Toronto on the push. Yep, that one's good.
Well, when a great scorer can also hurt you with the pass like Ingram did there, it makes them much tougher to defend.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 17.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 8. Here's Ingram. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, huge game from Ingram. He does this so often. Maybe one of the most overlooked stars in the league.
Williams looking around. Pass to Price. Sharp against Barrett. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Outside Ingram. Pulls up on the wing. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Williams. The three. The rebound by Stewart. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Barrett. And he converts the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling picks.
From the arc. Rebound Atlanta. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Hawks making a change here. Atlanta leading by 6. Sharp passes to Mitchell. There's a screen by Johnson. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. They grab their own miss. That one goes in.
Second effort usually pays off. That's a hustle play by Stewart.
Pass to Okogie. The 3-ball. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Toronto passing it around. Now Ingram. Back to Barnes. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Sharp, no good. Barnes with it. Ingram. It's stolen by Okongwu. Inside. Here's Okogie. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Okongwu against Dick. Outside Ingram. This one for 3. Dick with a miss. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Sharp. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Clock at 6. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, that's a textbook move by Johnson. Once he sets the pick, he hustles into scoring position.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Richards is checked in for Okongwu. On defense, Atlanta. They're leading by 8. Outside Dick. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Mitchell against Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell, good. And it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
To the wing on the left. Drops in the layup for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. 24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 4-3. Rebound Toronto. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Ingram. Launches it. No good there. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units.
And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing it.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing. That does it for halftime. Let's go.
And welcome back to 2K Sports coverage of the play-in game as we move to the second half of action. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Grady Dick. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Left side Ingram. Banked it in off the glass. Ingram's got 16 points.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
Mitchell, the pass to Sharp. Back to Mitchell. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Ingram. Outside Barnes. Here's Dick. From outside, off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Atlanta leading by 12. And here's Sharp. Pass to Richards. Rebound Toronto. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Fires in the triple. Ingram's got 19 points.
Well, that's his game. Ingram is so comfortable on the catch and shoot. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Ingram. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Okogie. It's stolen by Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. It's Sharp with the drive. And he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 6 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Much to the fans' delight, Stan. Shaedon Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Raptors trail by 11. Outside Dick. Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Sharp. And again, Toronto, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Price. Now here's Okongwu. Three-pointer, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. Okongwu against Ingram. Pass to Stewart. From downtown. And again, Toronto, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Barrett's checked in for Ingram. Raptors trail by 11. Outside Barnes. The three, Barrett. He drops it from range. Barrett's got 5 now.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Bridges, a screen on Barrett. Here's Price. And that one is stuffed right through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Sharp against Stewart. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got 6 in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Now Barrett. 5 points in the game. There's the triple. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about the hustle from Barrett? Wanting to help his team any way he can.
Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Price. And he makes it. Price has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Count the basket.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Pass to Dort. Outside Sharp. Screen by Bridges. 3-pointer. Sharp, no good. Raptors trail by 10. To the left wing. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Pass to Dort. And another basket for Atlanta.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Toronto making a switch here. Mobo's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in for Sharp. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. A 12-point game. Outside Barnes. They set the pick from outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Price. He's got 6. Pass to Williams. Now here's Dort, guarded by Dick. Dort with it, back to Williams. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. From 15 feet away, and down it goes. 2 points. 6 points for him.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Dort outside. And there's 1:38 left in the 3rd. Back to Williams. Screen by Bridges. Up again. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the 2nd effort.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Atlanta leading by 12. Outside, Williams. Now here's Dort. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Here's Dort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Then when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Dort. And Dort hits them both.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Daniels against Ingram. No one near him. Nice jump shot. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we welcome you back as we head into the fourth quarter of this decisive play-in game. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Jalen Johnson is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Williams. Then it's Bol Bol. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. Dort against Ingram. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Here's Walter to the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
2 shots.
And Dort hits them both. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Walter. Ingram on the wing. Covered by Daniels. The shot by Ingram, no good. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 56% today. Dort outside. To the inside. Here's Mobo. Williams defending. Walter from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Walters has got 6 in the quarter.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Dort. It's stolen by Ingram. In transition, here they come. Here's Walter. Williams defending. Murray Boyles. No good on the 3. And Williams has got the ball here for Atlanta. Pass to Johnson. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Toronto passing it around. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Ingram. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. 23 points for Brandon Ingram.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Stewart, he's checked in for Toronto. Atlanta also making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Johnson. Sharp comes in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on. Good job there, Allie. Thanks. 2 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta leading by 4. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
I'll tell you what, turnovers just continue to hurt them here in this quarter. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Back to Ingram. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Ingram's got 26.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Barnes. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Sharp. Pull, screen on Ingram. Tries to break his ice. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with them.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Stewart, a screen on Hayes. Pass to Stewart from behind the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Hayes with a screen. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. Grady Dick picks one up.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
That free throw good from Sharp.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here. In the second half.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Now Sharp. Outside Mitchell. Again, cannot hit it. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes passes to Dick. Stewart outside. To the wing, right side. With a step back. Mitchell grabs a miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14.
Shooting for Atlanta. Mitchell at the line for 2.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And the Hawks making a change here. Second free throw, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Mitchell with the ball. The layup off target. Toronto trailing. Now Stewart. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Price. Here's Daniels. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Takes a shot. That's off.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Price. Jams it home!
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Raptors trail by 5. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. 14 feet away. Bucket is good.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Here's Daniels. Here's Price. He fires from 18. Yes! Locked in on the J. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto, trailing by 5. Barnes up top. Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Now Dick. Right side Ingram. It's good.
Well, just huge points there from Ingram. His length is so often an advantage in those situations.
Picked up by Okongwu. Nails it!
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Atlanta making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Hayes. Lou Dort comes in for Daniels, and it's Sharp in for Mitchell. Here's Ingram. Count it!
Well, I can tell you, in moments like this, Ingram wants the ball in his hands, and he can deliver.
Sharp goes in. Oh! Big finish! Ooh, he leaves no question.
Well, you could just tell that Sharp is ready to fight for this bucket as much as he needed to.
And that's an intentional foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to our Northside crew.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Johnson against Ingram.
Well, Ingram knows how to be a problem for the defense inside, drawing contact there.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. And he's unable to get the second one. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
And they've done it. The Atlanta Hawks get it done. As the 10th seed, the odds were stacked against them getting through the play-in stage. But those